Sarit here. Gosh. What are we talking about today? Perfectionism. It's destroying you. But why?
Man, y'all with your false expectation and this, I'm a perfectionist. It works great in school, but not in real life. I mean, you should always strive to have high standards, right? But don't strive to be perfect, because failure is just a part of the process. And guess what? If you don't fail, you don't learn, right? So
you know what? I just thought about this.
Yeah.
Perfectionism, like I used to call myself a perfectionist. Nobody, for one, is perfect, because it's an opinion that you make up in your head if like all the stars are aligned and everything's going right. So perfect is not even a thing that can happen.
You are perfect.
I'll pay you later. But you know, perfectionism leads to overanalyzation, and overanalyzation leads to frozenness. How many times have you had a decision to make when you go to Baskin Robbins and there's 31 flavors and you don't even know,
still a thing?
Probably there's 131 now, but you don't even know. You're like, I have to make the perfect choice. Oh my God, what if I choose this and then I decide later I wanted that? And like,
but here's the thing, when you go to get ice cream, you end up with ice cream, because that's just how it works.
But what I'm saying is the concept of like perfection leads to overanalyzing, which leads you to just feel stuck. Have you felt stuck? Right? Like there's so many things on the internet. Like I don't know what to do. I don't know. I've tried this.
It's the concept of paralysis by overanalysis, right? So like perfectionism makes you overthink it, right? And when you overthink something instead of taking action, there is one thing that's guaranteed. And that's failure, because failure basically means that you are...
Inaction leads to failure.
Yeah.
Inaction means nothingness.
So Oprah has this saying that I actually absolutely love, and it's called fail up. Right? And most people, right, actually, if you have a perfectionist mindset, or anybody who is a perfectionist is not going to get to where they want to, because they just don't take enough action. Now, here's the thing with failures. You need to fail up, which basically means when you have a failure, you need to level up. You now have an experience that's allowing you to level up, because you're like, I did this. Oh shit, that doesn't work. Okay, reroute.
Yeah, and oftentimes it's the overanalyzing. When we're trying to lose weight, it's the overanalyzing of the details that don't matter.
Right.
So if we want to like narrow it down and get really specific to actually give you some value and help you, it's overanalyzing things like, oh, meal timing, like what time should I eat this or that, or I heard that 30 minutes after my workout I need to I'm gonna eat an apple instead of a banana because I heard it has less sugar, and
and carbs are bad for you, so I'm not going to eat any carbs.
But it's just getting stuck in those small details, like counting grams of macronutrients, right? Like weighing and measuring to the ounce, to the gram, right? Plugging things into a phone, what time, like how late is too late to eat. These things we overanalyze to be perfect, and they are the least of our problems when you can't even be consistent, right? And oftentimes you're actually doing much better than you think you're doing, but because you feel like you need to be perfect all the time, you think that the one misstep that you take, or the one false move that you make, the one time you give in to half an Oreo cookie, heaven forbid, all hell breaks loose and shit goes out the window. And I call it the fuck it moment, when you're like, you're doing good, but you're at a party and you're like severely trying to avoid, the chips and guac or the strawberries because, oh Lord, they have some sugar in them, or, whatever. And you're focused so hard on being perfect that the one time you indulge in something that you're like, this isn't right, you're like, fuck it. And then it's like the box of Oreos and the whole bowl of guacamole and then those cupcakes, and I don't even like lollipops, but just because I've already fucked it up, I'm gonna eat lollipops. And, then you get to the end of the day and you feel so guilty and so bad for yourself. But really the only reason that happened is because your expectation was that you would be perfect rather than just focusing on
progress.
Being better, yeah.
It's all about progress, not perfection. And it's all about real success happens with continuous, consistent progress, with a step that you're in to lead to more progress over time.
Yeah.
Right? So perfectionist mindset makes you frozen and stuck because you end up not taking any action. Look, taking action and failing is going to get you way farther than thinking about how perfect you need to be and not taking any action whatsoever. It's almost like the story of the hare and the tortoise.
The tortoise.
Right? Right? Like the tortoise is going to get farther because the tortoise was consistent.
How do you really say it though? Are you saying it like that on purpose?
No, how? Tortoise, whatever.
Tortoise,
I don't know how to say
made a
tortoise,
comeback.
but you get the concept, right? So focus on progress, not perfection. But look, if you have a perfectionist mindset and you're like, oh my gosh, you're speaking to my soul, but how?
Yes, if you want to learn.
We have something amazing coming your way. Come June 30th at 4 p.m. Pacific time, 7 p.m. Pacific, East, 4 p.m. Pacific, all these time differences, 7 p.m. Eastern. We will be hosting a live webinar that's all about how to stop yo-yo dieting.
And most of the time the yo-yoing happens because you weren't perfect, so you stopped trying. Right? And then you get so disappointed and then you have to start again because you're meant for greatness. You know that whatever goals you have, you can get to them. Something deep down inside you believes that. That's why you keep trying. Unfortunately, you've been fed the wrong tools, the wrong strategies, the wrong techniques, and we want to deliver the right ones to you for free. And it's not as difficult as you think, and it doesn't take as much time as you think because the only thing that you're used to is all of these other programs and things that require so much of your time and energy and focus and detail and the specifics and perfection that you haven't been able to actually overcome and achieve long term.
Look, so although we ask seriously is that you come as you are. It's totally free and you don't even need to show your face, right? You can even wear your pajamas. We don't care.
You don't even have to wear pants.
Come as you are. Wherever you are in your journey, we're here to help you. And that's why we want to teach you the right things so that you get yourself out of that stupid cycle and finally see results. So all you gotta do is just click the link in our bio or click the link below and join us for our live webinar June 30th, how to stop yo-yo dieting once and for all. Cut the bullshit.
We'll see you there.